Hey guys, it's Icebreaker Forever here, and guys, I'm not gonna pretend like nothing's happened. These last 3 years of my life have been absolutely amazing to say the least, and it's all thanks to you guys. For those that don't know, 4 years ago, Ralph D'Amato, one of the original producers of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater series, allowed me to pitch a documentary to Tony Hawk about the Tony Hawk Pro Skater franchise itself. This film ended up becoming Pretending I'm a Superman, the Tony Hawk video game story, which is now out everywhere in the US, Australia, UK, and France. It's been absolutely crazy making this film and interviewing all these legends and essentially having this film being the backbone of my filmmaking career, which has been my full-time job since I graduated high school, all thanks to this project. But it all started here, guys. It was YouTube that gave me the confidence. So much so that I ended up making an amateur documentary, which was seen by Ralph D'Amato, who forever changed my life by wanting to team up with me and make a legit documentary about the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater franchise. And we did, and it's out. And none of that would have happened if it wasn't for you people who watch my videos every week, like them, commented, subscribed, and everything. So thank you once again, guys, and here's my gift to you. A new video, the first one in a very long time. Thank you guys, you guys rock. Have a great day and enjoy the video. So anyway guys, I didn't really feel like making a video centering on myself and everything that I've been through these last 4 years, because hopefully those who have been following me on Instagram, Facebook and such have been able to see that. So instead, let's dive into something that we're all super happy about, and that is, of course, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2. It's hard to overstate just how incredible this game is from every standpoint. Vicarious Visions has managed to bring back life into the Tony Hawk video game series for the first time in nearly 15 years, I'd say. And as a quick disclaimer, when we started making Pretending I'm a Superman, the Tony Hawk video game story, we had no idea that there would ever be another Tony Hawk game. All I wanted to do, as a director, was to show how big of an impact that these games had on skateboarding. So, with that goal in mind, we made the film. It's a pure coincidence that they would be releasing a game the same year we'd release the film. There were a couple ideal release dates for the film that we missed, such as the 20th anniversary of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, but we couldn't miss this one, of course. While I'll be talking about the game, I thought I should show you some of my best combos so far that I got. I didn't quite manage to capture everything that I wanted. In fact, it took me a while to realize that it's been so long since I made YouTube videos that I don't even have half the software required to do this anymore. Luckily, my twin brother, who's a full-time YouTuber, was kind enough to let me borrow his game capture card and other stuff. So, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 is the second remake of the first two games in franchise. If you know another series that's gotten 2 remakes of the same games, please let me know, because this I think says enough about how beloved and important these games are. While Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD looked promising, it really was the gameplay itself that ultimately led to its downfall. Vicarious Visions has nailed every aspect of the gameplay with this game. There are various game changers included from various games that came after 2, such as the Revert, Spine Transfer, and even the Wall Plant. Personally, I feel like this was one of the best decisions by the developers. They wanted the game to play like you remember it, and not exactly how it was. And for most of us who aren't Tony Hawk's Pro Skater geeks, unlike me, the games blend together. Therefore, I think it was an excellent decision to include all these gameplay mechanics in one package. It also means that there will be less to add for whenever they decide to do additional remakes of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, 4, and maybe even Underground. The graphics and levels are absolutely stunning. There is definitely a more realistic edge to this game's visuals when compared to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD, but you still get the arcadey feeling as well. In fact, seeing these classic levels modernized is incredible. I love how the mall takes place 20 years after the original and has been abandoned. I love how in Marseille the visuals have been updated to represent the current look of the skate park, and the new roster of skaters too is great. Apart from getting all the original skaters in the game, the new ones Vicarious Visions added, such as Shane O'Neill, Letitia Buffoni, and Riley Hawk, are all fantastic additions. After all, the game shouldn't just appeal to an older crowd, but also to a younger one that may not have necessarily experienced these games during their prime time. Also, a funny side note, I love how the t-shirt Rodney Mullen is wearing in the game is the same one he had at the Mammoth Film Festival premiere of Pretending I'm Superman. Now, speaking of the overall game, the career mode is pretty short with this one. That's mainly because the goals on the levels aren't scary specific. In fact, you can only play them once and then you're done. What's new to this game is that there are challenges instead that can be played at any time. Each skater has a number of stat points scattered throughout the levels that need to be collected, and also 24 challenges on their own, some unique, some not. Completing every challenge for every skater will take at least 100 hours. There are that many, and it's really cool. While I'd love to be able to play through the main career objectives again with new skaters, I feel like the challenges are a welcome new addition to the game and add a more completionist perspective to it. And while we're talking about being a completionist, you can actually replay all the goals in speedrun mode. This is just awesome. My record on the hangar is 50 seconds. I thought I was really good until I saw others on their leaderboards who did way better than I did. 30 seconds? Seriously? Oh yes, there are now leaderboards. This is something that I always wanted to see. Sure, there were leaderboards on Project 8 and Proving Ground, but as mainly Tony Hawk 3 to Tony Hawk's American Wasteland became popular competitive games online, the rules were always pretty vague on what was a legit combo or not. For example, did all these players really break world records when they would just fail their combos at the end? This game is very clear. If you didn't land your combo, it doesn't count. This is great, and on the PS4 I haven't seen these leaderboards hacked at all. In fact, I'm in the top 20 on a few of them, which is a proud accomplishment of mine. Although, I'm sure that within a year I want to be in the top 1000. So what about the other game modes such as Graffiti? They're all there, and they're lovely. I love playing split screen with my friends, and have been doing that quite frequently since the game came out. The online mode is pretty good too, but very different. If you want to practice Graffiti on a specific level, you're probably better off doing it in split screen mode, as this game puts you in a lobby where the level being played and game mode is selected at random. You can't decide this, but the game gives you an option to play in the lobby for beginners or for hardcore players, which is great. Lastly, there's the Creative Park mode, and it only took me a few minutes to realize that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 has the best version of this mode ever. I'm really not much of a park builder myself, don't even get me started on trying, but I love playing other people's creations. With all this being said, it shouldn't come as a surprise that I think Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2 is probably the best game I played in a very long time. I'm a bit biased since the Tony Hawk Pro Skater franchise is not just what I like to play, but has more or less become a huge part of my life. However, for the fans like me who have been wanting a good remake for so long, this is a dream come true. Thank you Activision, Vicarious Visions, and Tony Hawk. That's it for a new video guys, I hope you all enjoyed it. Be safe out there people, and go play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2. Don't forget to have me on PlayStation Network, I go by Icebreakers Forever on there. And yeah, thanks for watching, have a great day, and bye. And oh, don't forget to check out Pretending I'm a Superman, now available on iTunes, Amazon, Xbox, Vimeo, pretty much any streaming service in the US, Australia, UK, and France. Have a good day, and bye.